All right. So I invite you all to get comfortable, whatever that means for you, whether you're sitting down or lying down. A warm, warm welcome. Thank you for being here today. And it carries the energy of the full moon in Leo. These are some very interesting times. If you're listening into the recording afterwards, it doesn't matter in that it's going to carry through anyway. The energies transcend time and space. So let's connect with our breath and allow your breath to guide you within your body, noticing where it's taking you. So you're just following your breath, following your in breath and your out breath. Just noticing the pace, noticing the depth, the quality, allowing your breath to be your guide. A breath is the life force in our miraculous body, this vessel in which we are home, in which we as spirit find our home in this physical form between heaven and earth. Just becoming aware or more aware. Our awareness is such a gift. And when we expand and become more conscious of the fact that we are aware and our awareness is a channel of connection, through which we can choicefully connect, consciously connect in this moment with our own body, the awareness of our breath, body, and of where we are in contact with the earth. The connection is always there. We're just not always conscious of it. And as we give it our attention, our awareness expands as we reach down into the earth, allowing our awareness to expand so that we can feel her reaching into her center. However you perceive this or not, everything that is perfectly okay. If you drift off It's perfectly okay. Simply allow yourself to be guided. The earth holds us all the time, whether we are aware or not. Whether we are consciously aware or not. She holds each and every one of us, connects each and every one of us with all other life forces and all beings, sentient or not, on this beautiful, beautiful planet, with all her beauty, all her strength, all her resilience. All of her, what we call nature, of which we are a part. Only many have forgotten it and think that we're separate or have disconnected without even realizing it. So that we're taking this moment to give thanks for her, for our home, for this life that we have. Whatever is going on, we are here, right now, in itself a gift. Sensing not only into her miraculous existence and being and all that she holds, but also to all our co-inhabitants, all our earth friends, people, animals, trees and vegetation, and all the beings we do not see with our human eyes. And all the creations we see, landscapes, oceans, crystals, and even the creations we have contributed. Perhaps in this sense of gratitude and love. Simply allowing or inviting, soaking in, sinking into this moment. Allowing ourselves to just relax into being without needing to do anything, without needing to think or perform, without expectations. Allowing ourselves to be simply the way we are in our wholeness, entirety, and acknowledging, honoring, recognizing that we are so connected, feeling into our heart as we do so. Perhaps a sense of expansion from this space. perhaps there's a sense of releasing in all of this, which you're beginning to notice suppleness, letting go, and letting go of whatever needs to be taken care of without you needing to take care of it. Without you needing to think. Perhaps taking a few conscious breaths from this heart space. A little longer on the out breath. Relaxing a little bit more on the out breath as we release and expand. Sensing into our auric field as we are all energy, beings of light and a beautiful body, with our energy expanding beyond the boundaries of our physical being. The gift of a beautiful brain and mind that works away with our thoughts, which might be drifting in and out, and that's perfectly okay. The ability to love, the ability to breathe, in this amazing vessel, and becoming even more aware now of spirit within us, our soul. And our personality in this lifetime, and how we show up as people in this lifetime. And from a soul perspective, we tap into our spirit. We become appreciative of who we are in our everyday identities, giving thanks for who we are and have become and are becoming in this lifetime with all the people in our lives. With our ability to love and be loved, but also struggle and face challenges. Perhaps with a sense of gratitude that we have come this far on our path, our unique path. We're not separate from our soul. But in our everyday lives, we tend to forget that we're more than our identity as a human being, So we're simply expanding our awareness into the space of the soul. And from this space, we become more conscious of the connection of which we are a part, of the oneness with spirit with a big S, or whatever word is right for you. This source, higher dimension, infinite wisdom, infinite love, the divine. And it might be that you're sensing upwards, and with a sense of opening up of the higher energy centers, so that we're in fuller connection, fuller conscious connection with both above and below, grounded, rooted in our beautiful earth, anchored with our bodies in this dimension, whilst becoming or being very aware of these higher or parallel dimensions of this oneness and interconnectedness. Being on this earth, in this solar system, in this universe, having come from the same source. We're unique and one at the same time. It's not something for the brain to understand. It's something that we know at a deeper level, or sense at least. And from this space, we embrace the earth, all our fellow beings, and are able to do so in such a gentle way, no matter what's going on, no matter what people are doing, because we're able to see from the place of spirit and see through their personalities and see the light in each and every single being, human or non-human, and in all aspects of what we know as nature, so that our hearts are wide open, expansive, so that we might be feeling more kindness and compassion despite what our mind might not be able to comprehend. Our own murkiness or potential murkiness is cleared from this space so that we're also able to perceive through the fog or the murkiness of others. And all that is light. Truth, without our needing to know what that means. Love and joy. There's lightness. It's the personality who gets entangled with the realities we perceive with our everyday eyes. But from this space, we're able to see, hear, sense, experience a whole different reality. As if we were slightly detached, but not separate. And not dissociated, because we're able to see the wholeness and not be caught in any dramas or confusion. From here, there is calmness, peace, love for whatever is. We honor, are able to honor. And there is freedom because we're sourced from a higher place of which we know we are a part. We welcome you, dear ones. We would like to consider, for you to consider, the idea that gratitude is a form of confidence and power. Giving thanks is seated deeply in your hearts when you tune into that frequency. Genuinely, with that deep gratitude for all that is, all of who you are, independent of time and situation. You are, in fact, connected to bliss and joy and power. For no one is able to take away gratitude from you. And as such, no one is able to take away power from you. It is those times when you struggle without there anything being wrong with struggling. But when you resist and forget that you can call for help and find yourself struggling with your personal will, it can become difficult to feel thankful. What we are saying is not that it is not okay, for there will be days where you struggle not only with the challenges that you might face, but struggle in that moment to feel the deep thanks and gratitude. What we are inviting you to consider is to remember when that does happen, to expand your awareness and not to dwell, if you're able, for too long in that space of non-remembrance. And at the same time, we would not wish for you to force yourself to find thanks. It is important as a practice, in fact, to sense this deep in your hearts. Whenever you are able to. And the more often you remember and are able to find this place and sense into this deep gratitude genuinely, the more you will find that life flows, the more you will find joy, for this deep sense of gratitude is an anchor, but also a source of lightness and remembrance and humility. For this opportunity to experience all that is, but also of the fact that you are spirit in a physical vessel, so that whatever you may be perceiving or may be going on in your life, whatever suffering you may be witnessing, or indeed a part of, it is a form of high frequency to be able to feel this deep sense of thanks giving, for it is a form of tuning into spirit. And regular practice of this will bring you closer in your everyday life to infusing your way of being, thoughts, actions, words, connections, relationships, your work with spirit. And love. And therefore, we say, do not underestimate the power of giving thanks. Perhaps all the more so if you've had a tough day. For you have made through it. And certainly we would invite you to do so first thing in the morning. Perhaps before you even open your eyes. To set the tone of the day. Sensing it in such a way that it is pervasive of your entire being, from the heart space, but expansive, so that it fills every single cell of your body and energetic space, radiating, indeed like a light. For it will fill you with light and help you radiate and make you very attractive and inspiring for others. The time for any form of victimhood is slowly, shall we say, coming to not quite an end, but it is definitely losing its attractiveness. For many, it is the time for those with true openness in their hearts to rise. We would like to remind you, as always, that you are deeply held in love and with love, and shall retreat for now. With thanks, of course. We too are quite capable of that. I would like to invite us to take our attention gently to our heart space, into our body, becoming aware of where we're in contact with the earth, whether we're lying down or sitting down. Slowly coming back to the present moment in time, on this earth, in this dimension, very gently taking your time, becoming aware of your beautiful body. Let your breath guide you. If you feel like stretching, go ahead and do so. If you would like to remain sitting down or lying down as we come to a close, you're perfectly welcome to do so. Take your time. Feel, be, enjoy. Be gentle when you open your eyes, when you decide to do so. Know that this will continue to integrate and work away, sink to a deeper level in your being. Giving yourself space to let it be and let it grow, let it unfold. Giving thanks for this moment, for your body, for having come to this space, for having joined us in this circle. The gift of time and being. Thank you for being who you are, for bringing yourself into this life and your gifts, for shining your light, and for all the love you bring into the world.